cold weather pumpkin spice lattes and Punkin Chunkin at M3 Design. So you can see behind me, we've got a course set up. And this year, we're doing a kind of shooting gallery theme where all the teams are going to have to make some choices about which cans we're going to hit. The green cans are worth the most points, but they're also the heaviest. Blue cans are worth a little less, 5 points each, and they're also weighted, but not quite as much as the green ones. And then the gray cans are empty. They should be easy to knock over. So this year we're going for a little bit of strategy and where you're aiming to get the big point value cans, but also can you inflict maximum damage and create a lot of chaos and knock over lots of cans at one time. So the course has been set up with several different obstacles. Some of them elevate the cans, some of them kind of block the cans, so that each can's a little bit more challenging to get to, and you really have to think through how you're designing your device to get the maximum number of points. This year also, we've got an extra bonus point challenge. So the teams are going to be challenged to be even more creative than normal. So this year we've got 6 bonus points challenges. Hyper haiku, which each of the teams has to write 3 haikus about their mascot, their device, and winning the competition. We've got a lightweight challenge, so whoever can do it with the least amount of materials and weight. A rule breaker challenge for really encouraging creativity and bending the rules, but hopefully not breaking them. Some things for integrating their mascot into the design of their device to encourage creativity, but also a balance between design and functionality. And our last challenge, Alchemist, which is the most creative use of materials in the kit. And I'm really excited to see how people might adapt the metal and the paper clip or the balloons, and just see how creative they can be with using those materials for something other than their intended purpose. I think it's going to be really good. I'm excited. All right, so part of the challenge is going to be understanding how to knock over the cans. So they're all weighted at the bottom of the can, which makes it a little bit harder to knock over. So you might have some that bounce back up. So cans like this, if you hit too hard, pop right back up. So it's going to be real fun to see how this all works out. So everything's been set up to kind of make it challenging. There's a couple of high value targets that are behind other obstacles to make it more difficult to get to those. Hopefully this will encourage the teams to target or launch their device towards something specific, maybe up and over or up and around. That way it's not just a wrecking ball going straight down the course and just damage and destruction. We'll see how it works out. crews, thank you for participating and being very creative and really like committing to the haikus and the rule breaker challenges and all those extra little things that made this very funny and a lot of just good laughs throughout the whole thing. So thank you for that. Also, thank you for drinking a lot of soda. In last place, Team Spiffy Moose. 0 points for cans and a couple of boundary infractions, so your total was -30. Next up, 5th place, the Unruly Oysters, also with 0 cans and a couple penalties, so a grand total of -5. In 4th place, the Plastic Pumas, a grand total of 12 points. They got 1 can and they won the Alchemist Challenge. This is third place. This one gets a prize. Whispering Wombats. They ended up with a final score of 90 points. They got quite a few cans, but also quite a few penalties. And then they also won the Special Snowflake Challenge. All right, in 2nd place, the Roasted Chickens, with a final score of 196 points. So you guys knocked over a lot of cans, about 125 points worth. You got a couple on penalties for boundary infractions. But you were the judge's favorite, so they gave you a bonus of 96 points. They also they also won the Haiku Challenge and the Skin Deep Challenge. All right, in 1st place, Team Flighty Ducks, with 262 points of cans knocked over and several penalties for kit items, including Adam and his clothing. But they did also win the Rule Breaker Challenge, which brings them to a grand total of 197 points.
In the light, did we get the lightweight one too?
You did not. Oh, sorry. Lightweight. The featherweight award went to the Unruly Oysters because Adam's weight counted.